2nd of February 2026. You're riding with your boy Doug, and we are 12 days away from Valentine's Day. Have you got your girl a gift yet? Where is... Shit, there it goes. We headed to West Marietta and Atlanta, taking our route via 78, 285 to 75 north, or maybe not. Depending on this GPS, ain't no telling. All right, let's make this happen. It's 22 degrees. Oh, man.
So I'm trying to make it easy for myself by transferring over as I take them out of this side. But these last four are giving me the hardest time. I've been using a safety pin to pop them out, but that's the one that's pretty burnt. I don't know if it's still gonna work or not. So I got it back in place, but I had to put tape on the sides because the two holders were broken that keeps it in place. So I had to put that on there before it can come out up here, if that makes sense. I'm feeling like a real bodybuilder over here. Oh my God. Using bullshit tools. I even use a toothpick. God. Just listen. Oh my God. So I'm trying to make it easy for myself by transferring over as I take them out of this side. But these last four are giving me the hardest time. I've been using a safety pin to pop them out, but that's the one that's pretty burnt. I don't know if it's still gonna work or not. So I got it back in place, but I had to put tape on the sides because the two holders were broken that keeps it in place. So I had to put that on there before it can come out up here, if that makes sense. I'm feeling like a real bodybuilder over here. Oh my God. Using bullshit tools. I even use a toothpick. God. Just listen. Oh my God. So I'm trying to make it easy for myself by transferring over as
This is fucking bad. Bad.
The internet will never forget, bro.
Corey Holcomb, comedian, very outspoken podcaster, comedian, doesn't hold his tongue for anyone. Was caught on video putting his hands on a woman.
A fellow comedian.
Yeah. And I think the situation was talked about like a year ago, but he framed it differently. Like she was in his face, she was aggressive with him first, But anyways, the surveillance video was just released. And what his original statement is doesn't match up with the video. This is bad. All right, let's watch this video.
Okay.
That's Corey Holcomb right there. That's Christina Payne. Corey.
I saw the video, by the way.
You put your hand on a woman, but when Anton Daniels was in your face and said, yo, let's go outside, where was the mush for Anton Daniels, Corey?
Yeah. You bitched out, bro.
You are a panty for that. That is crazy.
I know. The bravado in your voice ain't gonna save you, brother.
And then you lied about the situation and gaslit everybody and made it seem like she was a problem who instigated shit. That is crazy. And you know what? I would hear him talk, and I'm like, yo, this nigga sounds like an incel. He sounds like he hates women. He's so, like, you know.
I think he's doing everything for content, by the way.
It could be, but his consistency and his level of venom when it comes to talking about women, I'm like, I don't think it's just content. I feel like this nigga really hates women. And I think what triggered here, she's probably talking shit to him. And how dare you talk shit to me? And you're a female. So he smushed her. But salute to the guys who stepped up and put hands on him immediately.
Yeah.
From what I heard, I think the main person who was throwing punches at Corey was her boyfriend. That's what I'm hearing. But him and a couple of guys laid a beating on him.
On Corey, on the boy.
On Corey.
No, not on Corey. No. They're beat up on. So that's Corey in the hat.
Hold on a second.
That's Corey in the hat, by the way.
Let's rewind here. Oh, here we go. So that's Corey.
Corey in the hat.
Boom.
See?
Punch.
Watch this now. See Corey now? Now they're beating up homeboys.
No, they're pulling him off.
No, they're beating him up, brother. And now he's on the floor. So they jumped him.
No.
It was his boys who jumped him.
Nigga, you're wrong.
Corey's boys jumped him.
Look carefully, bro. But Christina Payne speaks on the situation. Let's hear what she has to say. She's a victim in this whole thing. I think it's fair. We got to hear what she has to say. I think she goes into some detail about what happened.
You went to the police back when this happened. Filed a police report. It went nowhere.
Pause. TMZ's talking about it.
I think they're the one that released the video.
TMZ's hilarious.
I love TMZ.
Yo, they are in our business.
They're in everybody's business.
Holy. Go ahead now.
What are you going to do now that there is a video that seems to support at least the fact that you were punched by Corey?
It is hard even seeing that right now. Seeing that playback and having to relive all of this all over again. But it's like almost like what.
I mean, what I'm asking is, are you going to pursue legal action again? The cops felt it was like a stalemate when it happened.
Yo, this guy is the real ops, though. Who? The white dude from TMZ. You're gonna pursue legal options, right?
I think that's a fair question.
I mean, not from him. Not from him. I'm being racist here.
Yeah, you're being so racist. I can't even understand the angle right now. It's crazy.
Or are you going to pursue this
I prefer a black person to say that over him. Asking if you're going to sue another black man. I just white person thing. That's just my thing. Sorry.
It's.
Oh, she's asking her.
What's the difficult? What's making this so difficult, Christina, to go forward with it?
That's a black man. Half black.
I feel like Corey's like threatened or tried to silence me or like.
What did you say? I said passing.
You're so mean.
I'm sorry.
It's so mean, but kind of accurate too.
Where it's like I've been in fear for my life, literally. Not able to leave the house sometimes.
Oh, she is. No, she's not.
So I just, I mean.
You don't think she feared for her life?
No, come on. She's a comedian. She's milking it. Good for her. Go get your money, baby girl. Go get your 50K.
Corey, you're such a scumbag for putting your hand on this woman. That's crazy. Like, you're a comedian. If she was disrespecting you, shouldn't that be like your repertoire? Like, being disrespectful? You should be like accustomed to roasting, being disrespectful. Like, you're a disrespectful comedian, period. So I don't understand why you have to get physical with her. Like, that's the crazy part.
I think
regardless of what she said.
he needs a psych evaluation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you need some help.
He's crashing out.
Anton Daniels.
Yo, wait, hold on. You need to get your chair up. 'Cause you look like a fucking.
Yeah.
You look like a fucking kid. Yeah, I swear. Yeah. Rewind that. You look like a fucking high school kid right there. Yo, we might have to do the whole segment again.
I was literally.
That was crazy.
I was literally going down.
I was talking to a fucking munchkin. Like, yeah, I'm crazy.
I am a munchkin shooter. You're so tall.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing: Anton Daniels is gonna have like, bro, he's gonna go off.
I don't think he is.
No,
he's a man of.
he's gonna go.
He's
off.
a man of
And he's
peace.
gonna be like, see, this is why this guy didn't want to go outside with me, because he only fights women. I was like, Daniel stood up and said, yo, let's go outside. Like, he called him, and Corey did not answer the call. And this is after Anton Daniels told him he sucks penis with semen on the tip.
Oh, that's crazy.
Anton said, nigga, you suck black people's dick with semen on the tip.
Oh my
With
god.
basketball sweat.
Oh my god. Oh god.
In underwear that hasn't been washed in 2 weeks.
That's a health
With
hazard.
doodle state.
I actually typed one day. So one day I was going a little stretch, taping underwear. I'm like, is 3 days crazy?
Oh,
ChatGPT's like,
oh God, stop.
ChatGPT said.
All right, here we go. Harry Spears, Happy New Year. Welcome back to Vlad TV.
We ain't even hot in the 2026, and here I am.
Yep, you back. You back.
By demand.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
loving it, man. Thank you, bro. I told you, I called you or texted you when I was in the Bahamas for New Year's working. I'm telling you, man, it's weird. It's surreal. Like, to this younger generation, I'm the TikTok guy.
Right. With the Boings.
Yeah,
and all
with
that.
the Boings. And it's
Yeah.
crazy because, people my age or a little bit under my age or certainly a little bit older than me, they know me from my body of work. Almost 10 years on Mad and Jerry Maguire and Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam and all that. And it's like this new generation act like they just discovered, well, they did just discover me,
Right.
but they associate that with, I just started, not knowing I'm 36 years in. But when they see me, they go, the TikTok guy. And when I was in the Bahamas, I'm walking through the casino, and there was a lot of families there over the holiday, because a lot of people coming in from trying to get out of the cold East Coast. And so a lot of teenagers in the casino. And at one point, there was like a pack of them, felt like 100 of them. And a bunch of them saw me, and one dude just turned to his man and goes, yo, nuke the whole generation. So he started quoting it, man.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Look, if you put out quality content over and over again, year after year, eventually it'll catch up. People will notice it. As new platforms develop, it'll get on there, and quality content is quality content. I feel like that's what we create.
You see how he slickly brought that around to him?
Well, it's us.
I know.
It's us,
I'm
right?
breaking-
It's me and you. You happen to be in front of the camera.
There you go.
You happen to be in front of the camera. I'm behind the camera. But we all
Scottie
play a
Pippen me,
part.
nigga. Scottie Pippen me.
Let's go. I'm Scottie
All right.
Pippen. I'll take that.
No, I was saying you Jordan. Scottie
I'm Jordan?
Pippen me.
Nah, I
It's
think
your
that-
show.
Nah, I think you're more the Jordan. I'm the Scottie Pippen.
I'm not gonna
because
argue
you're
with
the main draw. I'm just the voice that's asking the questions and
I'm not gonna argue
triggering
with
the
you.
response.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
As much
Listen,
as I love MJ, you damn right.
right. I actually had a cool New Year also.
Did you really?
My man Johnny Gill had a party at his house. That's actually a good friend of mine. We hang out all the time, and I got to meet Stevie Wonder.
Oh, that was that.
It's incredible. Stevie was performing in the living room.
Steve will perform anywhere now. He'll perform in your bathroom. He wouldn't know the difference between the bathroom and the living room.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out. That's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I know who it is. He's a legend.
Would you say Stevie is the most talented living musician alive right now?
Well, my depth in terms of great living musicians right now is very limited. I'm not in the swing of things like I used to be, but his iconic status is so solidified that I'd put him in any conversation.
Who would you say is more talented, Stevie Wonder or R. Kelly?
Oh, Stevie Wonder.
Really?
Yeah. Hits, man. Hits.
R. Kelly got a lot
If
of
they
hits.
did a versus, it's over.
Versus Stevie Wonder versus R.
R.
Kelly.
Kelly. It's over. It's over.
I don't know. I think it's a tough one.
I don't think that's tough at all. To me, Stevie's music is timeless. I don't know that everything R. Kelly did is
I
timeless.
don't know. People still playing R. Kelly.
Yeah,
at
I'm sure they
parties
do.
and- yeah.
I'm sure they do. But
The Ignition remix, that still goes.
I know, but in terms of a vocalist, a piano player, hit songs,
Well,
I give that to Stevie.
I think it's a tough conversation. I think it can go either way. I can see it go either way, and I think because people just don't like R. Kelly right now.
No, I think a lot of people still love R. Kelly. The music, the artist. You know, listen, when you go munching out the back of my ass of a 14-year-old, you're gonna lose some points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take you down a couple notches.
Take you down a couple notches.
No more Hall of Fame nominations.
Yeah. At least if Stevie did it, you know, Stevie's blind. He could say it was an accident. He just found himself in some ass. Depending on where the booty is.
Well, a lot going on right now, but I think the biggest news is that Venezuelan President Maduro was captured and arrested by the U.S.
Listen,
and is now in New York awaiting trial.
again, politics is not my forte. I just know that you could probably chalk this up on more gangster shit that Trump has done. You know? We about to go to war with everybody. Since Donald Trump about to be Tony Montana balcony scene shooting at 1,000 Colombians.
You know what they're saying is that Maduro used to do these like dance videos, like mocking Trump, kind of
Yeah.
dancing like him.
Yeah.
And I guess this last dance video was the final straw for Trump. That's what the New York Times is actually reporting.
I don't disbelieve it, because they say the whole reason why Trump decided to run for president was because at the inauguration dinner, the way Obama clowned him.
Yeah.
You know, of course, when they cut to everybody else, they're dying. They
Right.
cut to him, he's stone faced, like, all right. So, you know, listen, I know that based on the Constitution, it could never happen. But with Trump, I don't put anything past anything. So when he goes, I want to run again for a third term, I hope he does. Because that means Obama can. And there would be nothing more of a heavyweight fight in terms of contrasting styles than Obama versus Trump. That would be some pay-per-view shit. And I say in my joke, I talk about how I go, we kind of knew Trump was going to be president after the botched murder attempt. And now that he's become president again, he should change his slogan from Make America Great Again to The Empire Strikes Back. And then if him and Obama could both run again for a third, that to me would be Return of the Jedi. If Obama won. Return of the Jedi, baby. Come home.
Who do you think would win, though?
I want to say Obama, because people hate Trump so much. But the thing that I think could make Obama lose is black people, especially black men. Because so many black men would not look out for their own. So many black men love to say Obama didn't do shit for black people, which to the contrary, he did. But that's a whole nother deeper thing. But I think it would be a sad state of affairs that we have a chance to have and that would be historical, a black president, for first black president to get a third term. And the reason why that don't happen is because of us. But that's black folks, no unity.
That's right.
Well, this is not the first time the U.S. has captured a foreign leader.
They say he's a dictator, right? Was he a dictator?
They're saying he's a dictator. They say that he basically faked the election, that the election was actually lost, but that he, said that he won it. And
The
they say
same
that
shit Trump does.
Yeah, kind of. They say he's running drugs, into America and so forth. But if you remember, in 2003, the U.S. captured Saddam Hussein out of Iraq, put him on trial, executed him.
Which there was never any weapons of mass destruction.
No weapons of mass destruction. So the whole premise of the attack was bullshit. Right. And then in 1990, this is all stuff that we could remember because it's in our lifetime. Manuel Noriega from Panama.
Yeah.
They didn't execute him, but they locked him up pretty much for the rest of his life. I think he passed away at this point.
We could have locking up everybody except who need to be locked up.
Yeah.
Our own president.
Well, what's crazy is that I just did an interview with Tekashi over the weekend, and
Y'all stole that shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all stole it. Y'all stole it.
Well, did you see
That's
this?
the best I could do.
Hold on. Did you see this right here?
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga.
Oh, with
Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. And I stole it. Like,
Yo,
but
that's
bro, but
hilarious.
niggas don't understand.
That one and the
I talk
Thanos
facts.
one.
Vlad, I talk facts.
Ah, you're right.
Man, this AI shit is scary.
The fact that they could turn President Trump into Tekashi,
Man, they could do anything with anything now.
yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. And when you look at it, you can't even really,
Yo, it's bananas. It's really spooky.
yeah.
It's on some
perfect.
Mission Impossible shit.
Yeah. Well, Tekashi is actually back in prison right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and he's actually going to be locked up with Maduro.
For what?
Probation violation. He's doing 3 months.
He was somewhere he wasn't supposed to be.
He got into a fight, like some dudes like threatened him at the mall, and him and his man got into a fight with these guys, and that, then they basically went to the police and reported it, and that
Who went to the
violated
police?
the guys who they beat up.
Oh, I thought Tekashi snitched on himself.
No, he didn't snitch on himself. So, and I think there's some drug stuff they found also.
Right.
So ultimately, he violated his probation. So 3 months back in.
Yeah.
And he actually mentioned you in our last interview.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh shit. What'd he say?
He said he's actually a fan of your comedy. He was a little disappointed that you kind of dissed him in the last Vlad TV interview.
Yo, you know what really
What's
hurt
that?
me? Nah, I'll be honest with you, 'cause I don't give a fuck. He's fat. Nigga fat. I laugh at a lot of Ari Spears jokes. I laugh. The literally day that I was laughing at his jokes, like a little stand-up shit that I watched to fall asleep. The next day, you post that the nigga said, yo, I don't like that nigga. Like, and I was like, what? And then he's like, yeah, I don't like the way he be saying nigga. I'm like, what? And then he's like, yeah, but I forgot who he changed. He's like, yo, but what about this person? He's like, nah, I don't like the way he be saying nigga. That shit just threw me off.
That's what he said.
Did he really?
He really
I'm
said
surprised
that.
he didn't try to come at me.
No, he didn't come at you.
When he says nigga, it makes me mad. Because just the whole look, and I'm from Brooklyn, and I grew up around that, and them people in my block, and I know motherfuckers say that. I grew up in that environment, so I get the pass. And I know I at one point I even saw Fat Joe kind of talk about that, how he said the word. But I guess as petty as this is, Fat Joe don't annoy me like Tekashi annoys me.
Okay.
All the talking, the snitching, the looking like a colored trickster rabbit, I can't stand that nigga, man. And I think his music is garbage. I go at cats, but again, I'm a comedian. This is what I do. So it's never venomous. It's never like mean-spirited. Even though my style of comedy can be a bit abrasive, it's all in fun, man. I said the one thing, and I don't think he ever found out about it, and I think I might have mentioned it here, there was a little run where Dwayne Wade was on the tail end of his basketball career. He wasn't the Flash as much as he once was. And I had tweeted, I don't even know why he showers after games. He's already washed up.
Ooh, ouch.
And again, I got nothing but love for him. I bumped into him. We were on the same flight together. Nothing but love. But again, I'm being funny, and it's just sometimes my funny comes with razor blades. I put razor blades in my trick or treat candy.
Well, the Epstein files got released since our last interview, and there are some zingers on there.
Anything about Trump?
Oh yeah, a bunch with Trump.
Like anything juicy?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of pictures with Trump there. There are some notes, I guess, that they sent young girls to Trump's room and stuff like that. And from what I understand, the photos that were included in the Epstein files with Trump disappeared about a week later.
So young girls, how legal or
Who knows? Who knows?
see? And this is what I'm talking about. So you want to lock up the dude from Venezuela from illegal activity, which is bringing drugs in, but you yourself might be doing illegal activity.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Jackson was in the photos. Did you see those?
No,
Oh, you didn't see that?
but were they? But hold up now. Doing what?
Just chilling. Just a photo.
Oh well, then yeah. That's
Yeah.
what's the problem? People have to somehow stop associating that just because you were on the island or in a photo or at any of the parties, yeah, okay, then you're guilty by association. Rich people hang out with rich people.
Yeah.
They don't hang out with people below them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, it'd be one thing if, like I said, and I again, we've been doing this so long, I can't recall everything. It may not have been said, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself. But it'd be one thing, it was like, okay, boom, the allegations came out, they were proven to be true, convicted, and then you still hanging out. Now we gotta question your morals. But if prior to guilty, prior to conviction, hearsay, speculation, that's just what it is. And just because you're there doesn't mean that you are just as guilty as them.
Look, this is what I think. The reason why all these celebrities hung out with Epstein is just like everyone else, celebrities like free shit. So if there's some billionaire that's offering to fly you out to an island on his private jet and do all this fly
And everything
shit,
is top shelf across the board.
top shelf. Bill Clinton was there. Chris Tucker was there. I think
I would have been there if I
Diana
got
Ross.
Oh, yeah.
You would have showed up too.
Yeah.
I think we all would have.
Yeah.
I think we all would have.
Broke people speak a different language. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes rich motherfuckers don't understand poverty. You know what I mean? So when you can't do it, when you can't afford to do it, it's easier for you to sit back and gossip.
Yeah, I mean, you had actually posted up this video with the interview with John Hope Bryant, who actually manages billions of dollars for his clients. And he talked about the difference between wealthy neighborhoods and poor neighborhoods. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was interesting. He basically said you go into any wealthy neighborhood and it's quiet.
Yeah.
You go into a poor neighborhood
It's
and
loud and chaotic.
right.
Yeah.
When you go to a wealthy neighborhood, they're quiet, just like this room, just like right now. So you can think. You go to a black neighborhood, a brown neighborhood, you go to a poor neighborhood, it's noisy as hell, intentionally. They value simplicity. That's why you often will see them with a t-shirt and some jeans on. They need quiet because only in quiet can you create.
You know, he said it, but I've also read it and I've echoed it myself. Silence allows you to think. And when you can think, you can strategize. When you live amongst chaos, you're not thinking. So, you know, how do you grow? How do you develop? How do you mentally get yourself to a place where you can make a plan for yourself?
Yeah, he said something interesting in that particular interview that kind of struck me. He said that poor people believe that it's personal and rich people are trying to hold them back. And the reality is rich people are just trying to get ahead. They're trying to get as far ahead of everyone else as possible.
But they also want broke people to stay in that mentality because they need the broke people to work for them. If everybody had the mind of a billionaire, then who's working for the billionaires?
Yeah, but no one will have a mind of a billionaire. That's why there's so few billionaires. That's just how life works.
I know, but you won't have...
Not everyone has the same work ethic as you and I, right? How many of your friends do you have that you try to put them in position and no matter what you do, they're just going to be your broke friends?
Well, I have only 2 real friends,
But over the years, just look back at all the people you knew, men and women. I know so many people that have pretty much stayed where they are because they just don't want to work that hard.
Well, first of all, whether you do want to or don't want to, it starts with a mindset.
Right.
And if your mindset is already that of, hey, I'm gonna just settle where I am, accept what I got, and do the grind till I die, well then, yeah, that's on you.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. If everybody had the mindset of a millionaire, billionaire, then no one would have anybody to work for them. But they don't. Most people don't. Most people don't know how to live their dream, don't have the guts to try to live their dream. You know, fear and ignorance can fuck you up.
Well, I would disagree with you somewhat because I think that there's also stability versus risk, right? When you have a job, you know you're getting a paycheck. You know you have health insurance, you know you have a 401k, you know there's going to be the job there next week. You know exactly what you're going to get month to month, week to week.
Versus what?
Versus when you work for yourself, you don't know what's going to happen next week.
Okay. You don't know what's going to happen when you walk out your door in the morning.
A little bit more risky.
Okay.
Being a comedian.
The man that doesn't take a chance doesn't have a chance.
I get it. I'm an entrepreneur, so it's not like I'm arguing against you.
Okay.
But all I'm saying
But you
is,
just said you disagree with me a little bit.
what I'm saying is, but people are not just lazy. Some people actually just want the stability. They would prefer the stability over the risk.
If you ask,
Sometimes it's not lazy.
If you ask those same people, if you could get everything you wanted, minus the pitfalls of failure, would you go for it? If it was guaranteed to you, they would say yes. But because they don't have a guarantee, there's fear.
Stability.
So they'd rather settle
For the
with
stability.
stability.
Right.
Okay.
For the stability. And honestly, look, especially if you have kids or you have responsibilities, family members you're taking care of, and so forth, I'm not really mad at the stability choice.
Depends on how bad you want what you want.
Yeah.
Something has to suffer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, kids, gotta suffer.
Listen, I got a friend who was like, yo, I gotta make some side money. Like, I gotta make extra money because I have 2 kids and they're pretty much, I'm paycheck to paycheck because of the kids. And I'm like, I don't know, do Uber. Do Postmates. Do something like that. Nah, I don't want to do that. That's too much work.
See, excuses.
So it's like, all right, well,
Excuses.
I don't know what to tell you because here's a guaranteed paycheck.
Right.
You have a car,
Right.
you have insurance.
Right.
I know you have spare time. You only have your kids part of the time. Here's an easy solution. It wasn't even a conversation. It was like, nah, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's that. Will Smith is being sued for sexual assault.
I'm an action star. I guess he was acting bizarre. Did I tell you Charlie Mack gave me shit?
Over what?
You know who Charlie Mack is, right? Will Smith's bodyguard.
I've heard of him. I don't know who he is.
He's Will Smith's bodyguard. Been with him since the beginning. I took some shots at what's Will Smith's son's name? Jaden,
Jaden, yeah.
Jaden, and I've been knowing Charlie since forever. Cool as shit. Matter of fact, Charlie used to have these yearly events he would do in his hometown of Philly, where he'd bring celebrities out and shit. So I've been knowing Charlie for a minute. So I took some shots at Jaden, and he hit me in my DMs. You clown ass nigga.
Oh.
Blah blah blah. Oh, he was irate. He was pissed.
Was this on my show?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Or I might have even posted some stuff, reposted some stuff
Got it.
that was on Instagram.
Got it.
But yeah, nonetheless, he was pissed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what?
Nothing. Listen, man.
You just gonna be mad.
I stand by my comedic sword, man.
Well, listen. There's so much weird shit I heard about Will Smith from people off camera in private conversations that I think Will just needs to settle and keep it moving. Right? Because if you see the guy that's suing him,
Yes.
he is very sensitive. I mean, this guy right here.
The reason why I'm speaking out about this is because getting fired or getting blamed or shamed or threatened or anything like that simply for reporting sexual misconduct or safety threats at work is not okay.
You don't want this guy out doing interviews, let me tell you.
Hey, man. I don't know what that zip code is where when you get so much money, I don't know, do you get bored? Do you just want to look for other shit to do? Or maybe that's always been you. I don't know.
I don't know.
But it also could be false, though.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
And chances are it probably is.
Yeah.
When it comes to lawsuits like this,
Yeah.
because it's like sexual harassment and false termination.
Right. Will might have just tapped him on his back and said, "Good job." And then they go, "Ooh, you touched me.
You touched me. I'm suing." Listen, I've had so many bullshit lawsuits over the years that you just have to, you either fight it and get it thrown out, and you spend a bunch of money, or you just pay him. It's like a nuisance.
Yeah.
A nuisance tax. Like, here's like $3,000, go away.
Yeah, but something about that should be done because, as long as that opportunity exists, people are going to always look for that to maybe be their in.
Yeah.
I need some nuisance money.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happened to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I remember I interviewed one of his lawyers, and he told me that him and Michael had a conversation. And he said that Michael felt his worst mistake was settling with his first sexual assault abuser, a little boy. He didn't want to settle. He's like, it never happened. But his lawyers and his managers like, Michael, just settle. You go on with your career, you make another $100 million. All this will be in the past.
Michael Jackson told me in no uncertain terms that settling that case in 1994 was the biggest mistake he'd ever made. He should never have settled it. He should have fought it through a trial. He would have won. It was an absurd case. But he was advised, he told me, by lawyers, by business advisors, to settle it and get rid of it, that he had bigger fish to fry, bigger projects to get involved in, that the money would be a drop in the bucket compared to what he was capable of making around the world, and that diverting everybody's attention because of the publicity attached to this civil case was a mistake. He followed his advisors, suggestions. He paid money. And what it really did was it opened Pandora's box, because suddenly everybody on the planet began suing him, thinking they could make an easy buck suing Michael Jackson.
But it had the opposite effect.
I wonder
it opened the door to all the other lawsuits. Yeah.
I wonder how much in the public eye do people see that as, oh, he's just getting rid of a headache, or that makes you look guilty?
I think most people feel it makes you look guilty because most people have never been through lawsuits. Right. Once you go through a lawsuit and you understand that, okay, it comes down to a number. You know what it's like for everyone watching who's like, oh, it's bullshit. Go and sue, and get into a car accident, right? And have your lawyer sue the insurance company. They will settle with you every single time, even when it's your fault.
Yeah.
Because they look at the amount of money it will take to go to court, and they look at the amount of money that you're asking for, and they'll figure out an amount of money that's way less. And since they're dealing with 100,000 lawsuits a year, as personal citizens, it's the same thing.
And most broke people don't understand that.
They don't understand that.
Ooh, I'm tired of broke.
Do I want to go to court? Listen, we're not all Cardi B. You can't sue a Tasha K and spend $800,000 in court and never collect, right? Cardi could do that.
Yeah.
I cannot do that. I don't have that type of money.
But even if you could, why would you want to?
To prove a point.
That's real money.
And send a message to everyone else who tries to fuck with you that this is what's going to happen.
Right.
Right? Listen, I talked to a girl who got sued by Megan Thee Stallion. That was working with Megan claimed she was working with Tory Lanez to put out false information. Megan sued her and got some crazy $1 million, judgment. This girl can't afford that shit.
Right.
But Megan proved to everyone, don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talked about this in your video. J-Lo.
Oof.
J-Lo recently performed, and someone posted a video.
Now if I give you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I won't take you cheating on me. Tell me who can I trust if I can't trust in you?
And you wouldn't put her in the list of best singers ever.
I am getting so fucking sick and tired of this pampered ass, moist generation we live in now. It's just like, again, I come from a time and a place where you had to earn it. You had to be good. We are at a time now where mediocrity is acceptable. Let's just totally put the cards on the table. Jennifer Lopez, yes, she looks good for her age. But she can't sing worth a damn. And the clip that I posted was what was that? Can you buy my love and you, whatever that song is that she's done. Mm-hmm. Normally it's sped up, but she decided to slow it down and make it this dramatic ballad. And you could tell she couldn't hold certain notes. She was off key, off pitch. You cut to the audience. Most people are just sitting down. And I'm just like, and when you critique her, people go to hate. That's the number one thing people love to run to. You're a hater. It's not hate. It's honesty. When I grew up, I remember the American Music Awards. These were my parents' singers: Chaka Khan, Gladys Knight, Whitney Houston. But I was a kid listening to them.
Right.
Cut to as an adult, that still holds up. Because them broads had pipes.
Right. And your mom is a professional singer.
Yeah, jazz singer.
So you're looking at it from a different perspective than most people.
But when you go Mariah Carey, Shaka Khan, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, we're talking about female vocalists who bring the thunder. And then people will make excuses going, well, she never said she was the best singer. Well, then don't fucking sing. Why do you have a residency in Vegas when I'm sure them tickets ain't cheap?
Well, she's never been a good singer. It's not like she was great and now she sucks. She's always been a performer, and I think people are there for the star power of Jennifer Lopez, and she is a major star, right? But I put her and Britney Spears in the same boat, pretty much.
I think Britney's a little worse.
A little worse?
A little worse.
Okay. But they're both in that mediocre kind of stage, but they're great performers and they're big stars.
But when people go, they're great entertainers.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? The stage show?
The stage show.
The dancing and the outfits?
Correct. That's part of it.
I think the singing is supposed to be the number one thing.
I agree.
That's the meat and potatoes.
But that's part of it. Like, for example, like Madonna was like the biggest thing in the world at one point. And she generally didn't sing on stage. She would do, it was more of a performance. She would lip sync sometimes and backup singers, and she would get up and sing a little bit, but it was more of a performance, right?
But
Listen, I don't necessarily agree with it.
But Madonna never sounded off key.
She's also a better singer
for
than
what her range was.
Yeah.
She hit the notes.
Correct.
The pitch was there.
Correct.
When you could barely hold notes, your pitch is off, you're off key. That's just terrible. But then on top of that, everything that we've heard about who she is as a person, certain rules in place. You can't look at her. If your staff members at the hotel or at the movie theater, I once was told she wanted to go see a movie in some city, and she rented out basically the whole movie theater so no one could bother her. And she told the people that worked in the theater, her people told the people that worked in the theater, don't talk to her, don't make eye contact. It's, it's like I always say, man, no one should be shitty. Everybody should be as humble as Muhammad Ali. And I don't want to say this like this because it sounds like I'm making an excuse, because you never should be shitty to anybody. But if you're gonna go there, your talent has to match your arrogance. And her talent don't match her arrogance.
You don't think she's a very good actress?
You think Meryl Streep is on the same level of Jennifer Lopez?
I didn't say great. Notice I said very good.
I'm not talking
very good. Not great, not Oscar worthy.
She's okay.
Really?
What has she done that blew you away?
Selena.
Lip sync half pretty much the whole movie.
I get it. Still.
Right.
Pulled off the role great.
And I don't know how big of a stretch it is for a Latina to play a Latina.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She was great in Selena though. I think that cemented her as an actress.
Viola Davis, Alfre Woodard,
all
Meryl
better actresses. Not arguing with you on this.
But I don't like mediocrity. I like exceptionalism.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, she's never even been nominated for an Oscar, from what I understand.
Right.
So, that pretty much speaks for itself. Well, speaking of Oscars, Sinners.
Yeah.
Now, you had posted a clip of
Chelsea Handler, who I'm not really a big fan of, because she did some sideways shit to me.
What did she do?
I was on her show. She had me, and I always tell people, if you're not good, they don't bring you back. So when she had her show on E, she brought me back. I was like a constant. And at one point, what was the joke? She said a joke. I can't remember exactly what it was. She said a joke, but then I had a rebuttal to her joke where she got a laugh, but my rebuttal topped her laugh that she got. And I'm not saying it made her look bad, but again, this is Hollywood. This is egos. So the fact that I topped her on her show, she all of a sudden stopped bringing me back. And she told my manager, here's what's the bullshit excuse. Well, we feel like he just didn't bring it this time. I brought it every time. So she was on some sideways shit. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, I thought Sinners was going to get snubbed, but it actually is not. It's actually on shortlist for a bunch of nominations like casting, cinematography, makeup, hairstyling, sound, visual effects, original score, and original song twice. Basically, it's on more shortlists in terms of nominations than any other feature. Now, it's not getting movie of the year or whatever else, but then again, I don't just think it deserves movie of the year. There's better movies this year, but it's being recognized.
Well, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think was the best movies of the year?
I didn't see a whole lot of movies this year.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you movies that were better than Sinners in terms of my opinion.
Okay.
This year. Magazine Dreams.
I didn't see that.
This is like, I'm so angry whenever I hear people say that.
And this is the one with Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. This, honestly, if it wasn't for what happened to him,
Yeah.
would have been all over the Oscars.
Yeah.
Weapons.
Didn't see that.
And One Battle After Another.
I didn't see that either.
Other good films this year.
What was Weapons?
Weapons is a horror film. Basically, a bunch of kids just disappear in this small town.
Is that the one where the kids were running at night
Yes.
in the preview?
Yes,
I
that
wanted to see that too.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good, really original.
Really?
Yeah, like, you don't see it coming. It's just like, wow, this story's just different.
Yeah.
Great script. One Battle After Another great one. DiCaprio.
They kept showing up that preview so much in theaters, I got tired of it. And the movie didn't do anything for me preview wise anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone killed it.
Yeah.
Literally everyone in that film killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it. Other really good films this year. Begonia.
Didn't know. I don't even know what that.
It's hold on, I'll tell you who's in it. It's Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. Basically, these two guys, they kidnap this tech CEO female, Emma Stone, because they think that she's an alien.
Oh. And that's better than Sinners?
A lot of crazy shit happens along the way.
A lot of crazy shit happened in Sinners.
I agree. I think Sinners is a very good movie.
Do you think that's a better movie than Sinners?
No, I'd give it to Sinners.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give that one to Sinners.
Right.
But this is a very good movie. Very original as well. And The Long Walk.
I started to see that, and not because it was a bad movie, but I saw it really late and I fell asleep on it.
Yeah.
But not because it was bad. I just was tired.
Original concept.
Yeah.
I
thought the concept was
premise
fire.
was like,
Yeah.
okay, a bunch of guys walk
Yeah.
and whoever falls gets killed.
Yeah, well, that actually happened back in the civil rights movement too. A bunch of niggas walking and fell out because they was tired and risked getting killed. So yeah, that's really a documentary, The Long Walk.
And finally, Nuremberg.
Yeah.
It was about the Nazi trials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not rushing to see that.
Right.
Yeah.
But Sinners is actually gonna actually do his thing, I think.
Listen, I applaud Chelsea for the joke that she made at the was it the Golden Globes?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, when she said Variety said, I don't want to take out of context. Do you have
Yeah, she basically said that Sinners like broke some records for a horror
398
film.
million.
Yeah, and then Variety did a
Do
article
box
saying
office numbers really matter?
exactly. There you have
That's
it.
brilliant.
There you have it.
You know, and I said in my caption, sometimes it takes white people to say it for white people to see it.
Mm.
We always have to have a savior. And when people, you know, oh, black people, you constantly playing victim. Why is everything about race with y'all? And that's one of the things you'll always read in my feed whenever I post shit about race. Oh, here he goes again about race. And it's just funny to me, and it's most disheartening when I get Latinos, Asians, and Indians echoing what white people echo, which is, it's the race card, it's victim, why is it about race? It's so easy for everybody to be dismissive of race, especially when y'all don't have a long history of going what we've gone through.
Do you know what percentage of the world is white?
What is it?
Take a guess.
I don't want to guess, just tell me.
11%.
Okay.
I thought it was actually more.
Right.
But when you think about it, you got India.
Yeah.
That's a.
And you know
over
what the
$1 billion.
percentage is of the people that want to have all the power?
Definitely more than 11%.
All right.
Once I realized that, I said, oh, okay, this makes a little more sense now. I could see why things are more uneven than I thought they were.
Yeah.
11% is tiny.
Yeah.
We're the minorities.
How about that?
How about that? But if you think about it, look at China, right? Billion over there, plus all the Asian countries.
Right.
Look at South America.
Right.
Really, Central America and South America.
Right.
That's all brown people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But the biggest bully on the block.
Biggest bully on the block are the white
America.
people. America?
white folks.
Yeah. And look at the power, for example, in America in government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's why it kills me, because people act like black people just be making shit up. Like our grievances and our trauma is just us, woe is me, complaining all the time, victim. I swear to God, and you know, again, it's disheartening when other minorities are not standing with us. We expect white folks to do that. You know, some, not all. Just so I don't paint a picture with a broad stroke. But when you got people of color that are on that side, and it's like, really? The lack of empathy that people of color and white folks have towards black people is just amazing.
Okay, now I just want to say this because you had this on your Instagram page. You posted up a video of this white dude eating an egg roll with his dog.
Yeah, this dude actually, that's his thing. He posts nothing but content with him eating with his dog.
Right. So you have this disgusting, degenerate white person. You're like, and this is why black people
I already know where you're going.
Don't date white guys because of this.
There you go.
Because of this. I have never done that shit.
Vlad.
I have never done that
Vlad,
shit.
Stop. There are Vlad.
No, don't start with the white tigers.
No.
Most white people do not do that.
I won't even give you the white tiger.
Okay.
There are exceptions to every rule, but that's not the rule. Of course you're gonna have, listen, I'm sure there are some black people who eat with their dog, but that percentage is very low. You're never gonna have one way of anything. There's always gonna be another side. But the mass majority, if you took a racial poll, black people that eat with their dogs versus white people eat with their dogs, the scale of balance ain't even close to even.
Okay.
White people, y'all do barbaric shit.
Okay, how about this?
Historically, y'all have always done barbaric shit. Black people by nature ain't barbarians.
Okay.
We're not barbaric.
Okay. What percentage of white people eat with their dogs?
I don't know, but it's a lot higher than niggas.
I bet you it's like a fraction of 1%.
You got the computer. Look it up.
I don't think you can look this up.
This is the internet. Anything is lookable.
Let's look this up. Let's go to ChatGPT and let's put in this stupid question.
Put it. How many white people eat with their dogs? Eat with their animals?
What percentage of white people eat with their dogs?
I've seen footage of y'all French kissing your animals.
I know a black girl that kisses her dog in the mouth.
There are exceptions to the rule.
I know a black girl that does
the rule. And I bet you her ass is flat as notebook paper.
Actually, the opposite.
A real.
Actually, the opposite.
Is she with a white man?
In fact, she has a.
She's with a white man.
She has a BBL. How's that? I know. Go with the BBL.
Well, then that's bullshit then. Because prior to the BBL, the shit was flat. A real natural fat ass, I'm from Atlanta, black woman, ain't eating off no goddamn dog. It's too much nigga in that booty.
Kiss her dog in the mouth, not eat off the dog.
Whatever. White people y'all have a comfort with animals that you don't even have with human beings.
I can't even really look this up because what people are saying, what ChatGPT is saying is that 22% of adults share meals at the dinner table with their pets, meaning that like they'll give the dog some food.
Yeah,
We're
black people don't even do that. There's a great scene in I forget the name of the movie where Martin went back in time or something, and he was around knights, and I forget what that name of that movie is, but he's the only black person there. There's one black female in there, of course, to play his romantic interest, but for the most part, other than him and this black girl, everybody's white. And he's sitting at the king's table with all the king's men and soldiers, and the king says to him while the dog is near the table, I want to learn more about your people. And Martin says in the movie, you want to learn more about my people, you could first start by removing the dog from the fucking table. So there's certain things black people culturally we don't do.
Okay, so I looked it up. Eating with the dog is a little bit hard to look up because people are, they'll think that it's like sharing food with the dog and so forth. But so I actually looked up what percentage of white people kiss their dog.
Yeah.
So in several U.S. dog surveys, this is not a race thing, 61% said they kiss their dogs in the mouth at least sometimes.
Now look up black people.
Hold on. Another consistent finding across surveys said about half the respondents, 52%, said they kiss their dog more than their human partner. Now, but this is not race-based. This is just a general thing. It's not broken down by
Look
race.
up black people that do that.
Okay, let's see.
Fuck out of
How
here.
many black people kiss their dog in the mouth? Can't believe I'm looking this up right now.
I'd be
You're fucking up my whole
negative 8%.
my whole algorithm's gonna get fucked up after this. No, there's no race specific stats when it comes to
Because we don't do it.
Zero?
We don't do it.
Listen, I'm on my third dog. I've never kissed my dog in the mouth.
Vlad, listen, I don't know how many times I got to keep saying this to you.
Okay.
Again, you've always been into black women? Always?
No.
When did you switch over from mayonnaise to barbecue sauce?
Well, I was mostly into white women until I got to college when I was around a lot more black women.
So from college to present day,
Yes.
nothing but black women.
No, I've had white girls, I've had Asian girls,
Yeah, but
Middle Eastern girls.
in your nooks and crannies.
Nooks and crannies is black women.
women. Okay. So ever since you got baptized by black pussy, nigga, there's a lot about you I'm sure you don't do that what used to be white.
Yeah?
Yeah. You ain't
Such as?
completely gonna let go of your white roots because you white.
Right.
But certain things you've soaked in as far as the culture when it comes to music, pussy. So stop it, man. Stop it.
Okay. I'll take
I'm
that.
sure on any given day you might do your hair with an Afro pick.
No. I do not. Well, Diddy is still locked up. And I had tweeted before the specific interview, I said, when this next interview comes out, Diddy's going to hate me forever.
Why?
I dropped an interview with this guy named Sly Diggler.
Sly Diggler?
Diggler, yes.
Oh, this don't sound.
He is a adult male performer.
Of course he is. Diggler.
Yes. Diggler.
Like Dirk Diggler.
Exactly.
Right.
Like Dirk Diggler. That's how he got his name, actually.
Yeah.
Right. So he was contacted by 50 Cent's baby mother to do freak offs with her and Diddy. Now, what had happened was Diddy would always record these freak offs on his phone. But on one particular night, he mixed up his phone with Sly's phone. So the whole video was recorded on Sly's phone. So while we're taking a break between the interview, we go into, a little general area here at my studio, and he shows me the video. Yeah. I was not prepared for what I saw in that video. I was not prepared. Because as we're watching, and it's got you and the girl, suddenly you see an oiled up Diddy walk by the camera. Now I knew, for some reason, I just thought the baby oil was for the other people. I didn't realize that he was baby oiled as well.
Yeah. He stayed oiled up as well.
Stayed oiled up.
That's his thing.
Okay, so that was something I was not prepared for. But then there was something else that I was not prepared for.
Yeah. Oh.
Now I'm trying to say this in the most heterosexual way possible right now. I'm really struggling with this to actually say this out loud, all right? But when you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy. Well, I mean, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I mean, he's not that large in that area, you know what I'm saying?
And what's on the footage?
It's him.
Diggler.
Yes. 50's baby mother. And Diddy.
Okay.
One thing that surprised me a bit was, you hear about the whole baby oil thing. I didn't realize that Diddy was using the baby oil as well. So you see this oiled up Diddy like walk into the frame. So, but then I saw something else in the video and I'm like, I want to address this on camera. So what Sly had said was him and Diddy were having conversations in between the freak offs, and Diddy told him, like, look, I could give my women anything they want, but I can't give them that.
Give them what?
What Sly has.
Like a crazy meat?
Yes. So I said, okay. And I just seen the video. I said, so in the straightest way possible, how big is Diddy? He said, 3 inches at most. And I saw the video, and he's absolutely right. Diddy has something called a micro penis.
I'll take 3 inches. I'll let my dick be 3 inches in exchange for $3 billion.
Right.
Because at $3 billion, pussy ain't stopping.
Listen, these girls are still fighting over Diddy. Remember Young Miami?
They're trying to micromanage.
She was doing the most for those 3 inches. Let me tell you.
Right. You goddamn right.
And I guess, so basically, this kind of explains a lot, right? Like, everything kind of fits into place. So basically, since Diddy can't do certain things to women, he gets other dudes to come in and do it for him. Now, I personally can't understand that shit.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy that.
He likes watching.
That's what I'm saying. Me and my 3 inches would be fucking all these hoes, right? If I had 3 inches, I would fuck it. I would want some big dick dude coming in and fucking in front of me. That'd make me feel bad.
Listen, my shit certainly ain't no 3 inches.
Right, mine either.
I ain't no 7-footer.
Me neither.
But I'm far from 3 inches.
Me too.
You gonna work with what I give you. That ain't satisfactory. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not one of these niggas that's gonna do my thing and go, I wonder if I came. I'm like I'm like a PE gym coach or a captain of the football team, and I'm gonna call your name 3 times on the clipboard. If you don't respond, team bus is leaving. So if I'm in some pussy, I'm like, hey, bitch, did you come? Did you come? Did you come? Team bus out.
That's it.
That's it.
Right.
We got a schedule to keep.
Listen, I can honestly say this. Out of all the hundreds of women I've been in over the years, I don't think I've ever sat there and said, baby, you know what would make this night even better?
Another big dick.
To come in and fuck you in front of me.
Damn, fuck
I don't think I've ever even thought that.
Why would I want to be in a room with a nigga whose dick is as big as a kayak?
Right.
Fuck that nigga. My dick is the star in all my films.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Shit.
No co-star.
And if it makes you feel any better, I'll call my dick Kevin Hart. If the size ain't right. It's still a star.
Well, but you know, this kind of explains things. So like the overcompensation and everything else like that. It's like, oh, okay, he's dealing with the
But I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe it's overcompensation because of an ego or a macho thing. I just think that's part of his freakish way. And it's much easier to label it something else than to just admit that.
Well, look, like Sly was saying that Diddy told him, he goes, well, I think I'm on the gay spectrum. I don't think I'm gay, but, you know, I guess somewhere on the spectrum.
He just basically told me, like, he was like, he not gay, but he like kind of like on a spectrum, like of being gay. Like he likes this. He's like, I consider him more of a voyeur. He likes to watch sex. He likes women, but he just likes to see his women get fucked by other men sometimes. So
listen, when you're rubbing dudes cum on your chest, ooh, I don't know how straight that could be. I mean, listen,
I wouldn't even rub my own cum on my chest.
Me neither.
I'd have a napkin on my chest. Shoot off into a napkin, nigga. Fuck that.
No, man, listen, I kept hearing stories. I've interviewed like 6 of the escorts at this point. All males, by the way. All males. I expected one female hooker to pop up in that trial at some point. Just one. Just one.
Yeah, you know, with this,
all men.
Listen, we mentioned it. I think Diddy's bisexual.
I think so, yeah.
You know, I don't know why he just don't come out and live his truth.
Listen, I remember one of the dudes I interviewed, right? We'll play the clip. You know, because these freak-offs would last like 12, 14 hours, right? Yeah. They'd have sex, they'd go to sleep, take some drugs, wake up, start over again, whatever else. So this one dude, you know, he basically was like, yeah, you know, it was like the second round, I was tired, so I just like, you know, faked an orgasm. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, I came. And then, the girl ran into the room. I think it was Cassie. Ran into the room with Diddy. Diddy come out like, hey, man, you sure you came? He's like, yeah, man, I came. He's like, yeah, okay, hold on, let me check. Came back out. Man, you sure you came? The motherfucker was poking around in there like...
One day when I was not only bored, I was frustrated with this dude, like, directing this, and it was annoying as hell. Like, he wouldn't stop talking and stopping us from doing what we was doing. So I just was like, yo, I'm getting out of here, man. I pretended to come, and I pretended to come inside of her.
Okay.
And this was our second go round anyway. I had already came, and I probably was there half a day already. And so I was like, I'm ready to bounce. So I pretended to come inside of her, and they run off to the room like they usually do. But then a couple of seconds later, Diddy pops his head out the door and he's like, yo, fam, you came? And I was like, yeah, I came, bro. And he was like, oh, okay. He closed the door, went back in. About 30 seconds later, he pops his head back out. He's like, yo, fam, come on, man. You didn't come, did you? And I was like, bro, I came. Like, he's like, really? I was like, dude, listen, I came before, so maybe a little bit came out, but I don't know, man. But I felt like I came, bro. I felt like I had a orgasm, bro. Like, whatever.
Listen, dude, there was a clip, there was a moment, and we talked about it on my podcast. For New Year's Eve, Sports Center, they had Scott Van Pelt at the desk, and they were showing coverage of the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And there's a bunch of cutaways of, men and women kissing.
Yeah.
French kissing.
Yeah.
And then the last clip they show is 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Full on.
Mm-hmm.
And this was real time.
Yeah.
Scott did the greatest I need to save my job pivot I've ever seen. Because it was live, so he didn't know until the moment happened. But when they show it, he goes, oh, what are we? And then he realized, nigga, you on live TV, and this is Disney affiliated with ESPN. You say the wrong thing, you're done.
Yeah.
So he quickly, was masterful how he did it. Because his first initial reaction was, oh my, why do we, and then love is in the air. And I just went, listen, man, I get it. ESPN, Disney company affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
You got to save your job. But I don't fault him for the reaction.